and gentlemen.
All right, guys, so we've got Phil on the left and Jake on the right in a 5-box battle.
2 men injured, 1 man leave.
Pretty exciting, right? Okay, so these are pretty simple. There are no autos. There's just 2 color cards per box. I do not consider the base, which is, a little weird since there's some $50, $60 base cards in here. But I don't consider them. I only consider the color. So you could have Adley base, CJ Abrams, Riley Green, Andrew Vaughn, Wander Franco. You could have all those base cards, Julio Rodriguez, and still lose to a much lesser box because your color was bad. All right, so this is Phil. Phil is on the left, which is might throw me off a little bit because I just did a lot of boxes and Phil was on the right in every one. But he's on the left now. He's got a green and blue in his box. And Jake... Jake's got a red and blue. So Jake definitely has the advantage here. But it all comes down to names. Oops. It all comes down to names. And let's see what Phil's looking at. So... Phil has Sammy Ciani, Toglia, Alex Manoah, Josh Jung, very nice card. Mangum and Priester, and Josh Wolf. Alejandro Kirk, it's a nice name, but it's not a first Bowman. And Anthony Prado. So that's going to be Phil's card right there, the Anthony Prado. Not a big hit. I don't think he's a first rounder. But it will be to 50. Seventh round, Anthony Prado. So pretty much any red's going to win at this point. Bryson Stott, Alec Baum. Nice cards. Both of those are nice. Nova, Lazarito, Mauricio. Lugo. No really big. Well, the Josh Jung was probably the biggest. I don't think it is a red now. I think it's an orange. It looked red, but I think it's an orange. Blake Walston, that's a first rounder. That probably beats the other card too. And then the Matt Gorski definitely does. So I thought that was red, but I'm blind. So I don't know what to tell you. Second rounder on the Matt Gorski, which is probably a better card than the Blake Walston, who is actually a first rounder. But I think the Gorski probably is going to sell better. But either way, both cards would win right there. So Phil's going to lose round 1, and Jake is going to take all of the cards at this point. All right, so let's do Jake first this time. Jake's up 1-0 right now. That was actually a decent... Jake had a decent box. Phil, not so much. Neither one had really a lot of base. Phil had the Josh Jung. It's not a huge card. I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. But it's a really nice card. And it's a card that could really go up. Josh starts living up to his potential. And, yeah, then all of a sudden it's the best card in either break. So... to me, that looks like another red, but I bet you that's an orange. I think it's just I'm overtired. Phil, he's got another orange at least. So let's see if you can pull some color here. And Phil has another green-blue. So Phil's like, I'm going to do it with the names. Let's go with Phil first. Tristan Cassis. Reese Hines. I like Riley Green. That's probably the best. That is the best base card so far. Riley Green, it's a really nice one. CJ Abrams, another nice one. Probably similar to Riley Green, to be honest with you. They're probably both, I don't know, like $30 cards. Julio Pablo Martinez, and Davy Garcia. The Davy Garcia, they're both nice, but neither one is a first Bowman. That's the problem with those. But both really nice cards. So Zephyr Jean, Victor Mesa, Bryson Stott, Alec Baum, nice cards. Cody Hose, Greg Jones, Hunter Bishop, another really nice card. JJ Ghost, Braden Shoemake, Wander Franco. Probably the best base so far. JJ Bleday, he was 4th overall. Josh Smith, Michael Bush, that's going to get it done. That's going to win it all by itself. And then Leonardo doesn't really matter. The Michael Bush is going to win it. It might all be because of Big Fan 5 buying him on eBay that his price is so high. His price would be high anyway, but Big Fan might have pushed it a little bit. So some really nice cards in there. That Michael Bush is a really good hit. The blue, it might be $100 card. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be. I bet you it's in that ballpark. I bet you that's in that ballpark of about $100. That's my guess. Without looking, that's my guess. So Jake again. Jake, that's the 2 in a row. 2 in a row. That one was much better. I think those cards were actually much better than the first battle. Phil, you got to get on the board. I'm gonna see if I can go Jake first again. If I can open this pack. All right, Jake, you have you got a base pack. All right, Phil, let's see if you can hit him with some color. Take an early advantage. It doesn't necessarily win it for you, but it's nice to have an advantage. Let's see if you can get one here. Oh, you do. Got a nice purple. So Phil's got a purple, and Jake has the green. C.J. Abrams, very nice card. C.J. Abrams. Zach Thompson. Noah Song. Shea Langoliers. Maybe a Brett Batty. Some nice cards right there. Let's see what your blue looks like. Ryan Costello. Rest in peace, brother. And Blaze Alexander. I like Blaze Alexander, but that's not going to win it for you. I think Phil's probably going to win this one. Just because your cards, they don't sell very well. Let's see what we got. So even if Phil has cards that don't sell very well, he's got a purple. You know what I mean? So it should get it done. Siani and Taglia, Manoa, Josh Jung. So some really nice base cards right there. You know, you get 4 or 5 base cards in a row, you're looking at $50. And then you're looking at $50. By himself, the Adley's like $50, $60. All right, Phil, you have Jahmai Jones, which really isn't going to do anything for you, I'll be honest with you. And that is Nolan Gorman. That's going to win it. So congratulations to Phil with the purple Nolan Gorman. Not a first Bowman, but he's just got so much potential and so much hobby love. 5 of 10. That's the biggest hit for sure. Excuse me. All right. Moving this over. So now it is 2-1. Jake is still winning, but Phil has some property on the board finally. All right, Phil, let's start with you. Let's see what you got. And Jake. All right, Phil, we're going to look at your color. And Phil's going to go basic here with the blue and the green. That is a strategy that has not done well for him tonight. He's only won when he's gone big color. Same really for Jake, who has a gold. So Phil, let's see what you can do with your color here. Bryson Stott, Alec Baum, Keone Cavaco, 13th overall pick. Sanford. And another Adley. Nice cards. Just a little $50 base card right there. Just nothing like a $50 base card. So you know how sometimes you say, you know what? You got a color disadvantage, but maybe you can do something with it? Well, look what he did. Look what he did. Look what he did right there. He really did something. So now you really you got a gold, sure, but do you have a Riley Green gold? Because that's probably what it's going to take at this point. Congratulations, Phil. That is a monster card. Riley Green Blue. $299. What, like $200, right? About a $200 card. Hunter Bishop, very nice base. Riley Green, that's a nice base. Not quite as good as a blue, but a nice base. CJ Abrams, that's also nice. It's nice that you have all these nice cards that you're probably going to give to Phil because, let's face it, he's got a monster card. All right, so your blue is it Riley Green? It's not. It's not. It's Gomez. Not going to get it done. Is your gold Riley Green? No, but it is Alec Baum, and it is gold. I still think the Riley wins it, but I'm willing to look that one up just to be sure because Alec Baum's, he was the 3rd overall pick last year. That's a pretty big card. So let's put him in and just see what happens. Let's put in Baum and see what happens. So I don't see any colors. A blue sold for $12.50. A green sold for $20. That's just not going to be enough. A purple, though, sold for $100. Wow. That was back in February. No golds. But if we just took that purple and said, oh, here is a gold. I lied for you. $105. So that's a really, really big card. I mean, you definitely took a stab at it, brother, because that is no joke. That's a big card. But the Riley is just, it's just too much. But $100 for a green, not of green, a gold, not first Bowman. That's pretty good. That was a really good card. And then, your base, that was a freaking phenomenal box you had. But Riley Green's going to take it. But it was close. I mean, I know what you're saying. 200 to 100 is not really close. But it was. I mean, you really took a stab at it. So Phil pulling away. Got a big hit again. So, Phil's actually filling up the coffers. And now it is 2-2. So it's going to come down to this final box to see who is the actual overall champion. Is it going to be Jake, who won the first 2, or Phil, who won the last 2? What do they say? What have you done for me lately? I don't know. Let's find out. But, Phil's got the hot hand at the moment. And he beat him with the name, not the color. Did you notice that? Told you it could happen. Told you. Nobody ever believes me. All right, let's look at Phil's color because Phil has the base again. Phil, base again. But look, Andrew Vaughn. Not that it matters if you lose him. All right, let's see if they tie it up. Let's see if they both have base. No, you've got another gold. Phil, he's making you work for it. So Andrew Vaughn. Very nice card in the Andrew Vaughn. I really like that card a lot. Taglia, Manoa. Some more nice cards. Sanford. Another nice card. And look at that. 3 in a row. Adley, that's a really nice card. Quinn Priester, I want to say he's like 33rd overall. I forget. But anyway, he's a first rounder. Your blue, nice. Once again, big fan driving that card up a little bit. And Jimmy Lewis, again, big fan driving that card up. But your Jimmy Lewis isn't going to be as good as your Cody Hose. Jimmy Lewis, it's not a big card. But Cody Hose is. That's a good one. So Phil's not gonna make it easy for you. You're gonna have to really do it here. Cavaco, I don't know what a blue Cody Hose is. Somebody's gonna have to look it up for me, or I'll look it up. But Nick Lodolo, another nice card, 7th overall. Mauricio, Timmy Tebow, and I've run out of things to say. Matt Wallner, that is a nice one. Brennan Malone, he's a first rounder, but not really much to talk about. No, that is not going to do it. Not going to do it. What is your gold? Nope. No. That's not going to be enough. Isaiah Gilliam gold. I'm going to look it up just to be 100% sure. But that gold is not going to be enough to beat the Cody Host blue. But you know what? I don't know their prices completely off the top of my head, so I'm going to double check here. Gilliam, let's see what he sells for. Looks like a blue went for 99 cents. Slow your roll. Yeah. Purple went for 10. Yeah. All right, so let's look up Cody Host. Let's see what Cody Host is doing, but I'm pretty sure that is definitely the winner. A green Host went for $75. A blue went for 46. So congratulations to Phil. You're gonna win it again. You won the last three. What do they call that? A backdoor sweep, right? So the Vaughn and the Adley is just adding to it. But man, what a really good battle. And you did it with 2 blue cards. You beat golds both times. That's crazy. Who does that? So Jake, you started off pretty hot with the first 2 wins, but Phil came back and he was just like, no, I'm going to have this. Thank you very much. And he took it away. And I think that's mean, but that's the way Phil can be sometimes. You know, he's just going to come in and steal it. So it's not very nice. It's not a nice thing for him to do, but he definitely does it. All right, I'm going to put up these 2 cards because that was pretty exciting, to be honest with you. And then I'm going to put the Adley right here as the card that you guys are fighting for, which is a pretty good card. All right, guys, I'm going to save your video. Thank you very much. I really appreciated you. I hope everybody had a fun night. It is now 6 a.m. for me, so I'm not even sure I'm going to go to sleep at this point. All right, you guys have a great one. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to save your video. All right, I'll talk to you later.
2 men ninja, 1 man